Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much to every single one of you that have been supporting the channel from the start until now. And of course, very appreciated the newcomers that will be part of it also. I'd like to mention that my threads are 100% cotton thread. They are from Portugal. I am in Europe. And there are 4 plies, similar thickness to Aunt Lydia number 3. My colors go by number and not by name. Okay. And for the most part, I use 2.75 hook, a small one, millimeter. Small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. I also like to mention I do have a crochet private group. If you're interested to join the beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile pic. And I have a crochet page on Facebook and also Instagram and TikTok. All of these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is click on them. Of course, if you have not subscribed, click on that subscription. It's free, you know that, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's the only way we can continue to create these beautiful pieces for you guys. By keep growing the channel, of course, by YouTube recognizing the channel and circulating it. And I am so grateful and appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. For a lot of yous that question on my threads, I do ship them out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams equivalent. 300 to 325 yards, okay? And minimum order by 6. It's the only way I can cover the shipping. I make nothing out of it, so I know you will be asking because I get a lot of questions on them. So here you go. Okay, so let's get started. Please don't forget to share the video or the channel in your Facebook public or your groups, your Facebook crochet groups, through your WhatsApp, your Instagram. It's the only way to keep going and circulating it. Okay, thank you. I send you much blessings. Okay, everyone. So we're going to create the runner for these beautiful doilies I had created, and they're inspired by Lusvanya Crochet. Most of you knows that I absolutely love her work. She has a lot of similarities to my design. I guess that's why I love her work so much. And so I had mentioned when I created this that probably I was going to do the runner because it's so gorgeous. I am going to do the runner. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this tutorial. And I'm going to use the same colors as I did for the doily so it can be the set, because I do have quite a bit of people in several countries, especially South America, that are creating my sets to sell in order to survive with the children, their families. Okay, so it's my pleasure to always try my best to help others out so we can all survive in this world. I have quite a bit of leftovers that I keep. Of course, we don't put nothing to waste, especially my prices of threads out here on the island is outrageous. And it's that multicolored mix, like mustardy, yellow, off-white. And then I have the brown, which is, you know, my colors go by number, not my name. So number 20. This beautiful mixed green and white, number 16. This is number 29, the red. And of course, this beautiful yellow, number 15. These are all 4 plies, 100% cotton thread. I'll be using a 2.75 hook. And of course, a pair of scissors and a small one to tuck in loose ends. And you know how that goes. Okay, so enjoy the tutorial. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sure you're going to absolutely love the runner. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I will put her link below in the description box. You're more than welcome to subscribe to her channel or even create her pieces. You will just have to go into your settings and put the closed caption onto your language because she is from Brazil. Thank you so much, Lusvanya. I I'm in love with your pieces all the time. Okay, so let's get started. If you have not subscribed, you know how it is. We need you to subscribe. It's free. You pay nothing for it. And please give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. Also, sharing is caring. If you can share on your social medias or your Messenger or your WhatsApp or your Instagram or your TikTok or whatever the case may be, it helps on every way to keep growing the channel so we can keep bringing out these patterns for you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's get started, everyone. Everyone, so I'm going to start off with my slip stitch knot, and I'm going to do 54 chain stitch. I also want to mention, make sure you look ahead of the video before you create anything or any row. Sometimes mistakes are done. I'm far from being perfect, and we can fix it without taking rows down. So 54 chain stitch, and then I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 54 chain stitch. I'm going to go back to my 6th chain, not counting from the hook, the one right after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on my 6th. And as you can see, I'm going through that bottom loop so I can have the 2 loops up top in order for my pattern to stay straight. If you grab one loop only up top, your pattern's going to curve like a U shape. Okay, a lot of people have a hard time with that. They always question in the groups, why are their patterns curvy when they start that first row? And that's the reason. You must, as you can see, you have those 2 loops right there going right through the center to make sure that it doesn't turn like a U shape. Okay, so we're going to continue to do double crochets all the way to the end. You should have a total of 49 double crochets. Yes, and before I forget, if you want to go longer on your piece, you keep increasing by 4 chain, and if you want to go smaller, you decrease by 4 chain. So it's each 4 chain, that's what's going to give you the length for your pattern. Okay, everyone, so I have 49 double crochets, and that's not counting the chain here that we have. Okay, so now we're going to do 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and create that little loop like we have on the other side. So I'm going to come on this first one here and close it with slip stitch. I'm going to stretch my thread a bit, and I'm going to come into the next double crochet, stretch it a bit, single and 1 chain, and I'm going to do 1 double crochet per stitch, and I'm going to use a smaller hook because I don't want big holes poked through this chain stitch that, remember, we grabbed in the center, so we left 1 chain behind, and that's part of the chain stitch. And I'm going to continue to do double crochet until the other corner. So I'll meet you at the other corner. Okay, everyone, so I've reached where we have that 5 chain loop. We're going to come inside. I'm going to change my hook because we want it to be in the same size. And so I have my first double crochet inside of that loop. I'm going to continue to do total with that very first one, 9 double crochets. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1 per stitch. We're going to repeat the 9 double crochets on the other 5 chain at the other corner. So whatever we do in one corner, we also must do on the other corner. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 9 double crochets. Now remember that when we first started the first double crochet, we went over to the second double crochet here with a single and 1 chain. When we stretched, we must do our double crochet on the one that we skipped, and then close it in with slip stitch. This way it's not as noticeable, the line going up. Okay, so at this point you can put your markers on the last double crochets that we did. I'm going to grab something better here because sometimes the edging is just a little bit too thick. So you can put it on the first double crochet here from the sides, and then on the four corners, obviously. So on the very last one here, and then on the other two sides also. And the last one here from the 49, not the edging of the 9. And then the other one also on that first double crochet here from the sides. Okay, so now we're going to do, I'm going to stretch my thread again, coming into that third double crochet from the side, single, stretch again, and one chain, coming in the next one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the fifth one, we're going to do that front post double crochet, but I rolled twice on my hook, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch, like that. And then on the next one, front post again, stretch your thread once and twice, pull through the loops, and then again, doing 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do this all the way until the end, into the next one sideways, front post, and then 3 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you. The other one, when we come back, we'll complete the double crochet there. Okay, everyone, so I've done my last 3. We have that last double crochet, which I took my marker, the one that I have the marker on, and we're going to do that front post on the very last double crochet before getting into the corner. Okay, so then you can put your marker on that front post, and into that first double crochet we're going to do an increase of 2 together on the same stitch, and then front post, into the next one, increase 2 double crochet, and then front post. And that's how it's going to be here on the corner. Actually, both corners will be the same. Oops, I have to roll twice. And that's just to have it pop out. That's basically what it is. And then 2 double crochet on the same stitch, increase until the last one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 front posts on the corner, and again we're coming into that very first one from the side and doing the front post, and then continuing to do the 3 double crochets. Okay, you can put your marker on, and now we're going to do 1 per stitch, exactly how we did on the other side. And then front post, and continue all the way to the end. So you know this last one will be a front post, and then the first double crochet on the corner, 2 double crochet, front post, 2 double crochet, front post. I'll meet you at the end. So I'm going to call this, this is row 2, because the row 1 is that very first one we did when we did a double crochet on the chain stitch. Okay, everyone, so I've done my last front post. Remember that we had went from the first double crochet here to the second with a single and 1 chain, so we have to do that double crochet here, and then closing up on the next one with slip stitch. Now we're going to be doing the front post on the middle where we have the 3 double crochets. Obviously we'll do it when we come back. So we're going into the next one, stretch your thread a bit, single, 1 chain, doing those 3 double crochets again. So on top of the front post, into the next one. So now we have the 3 double crochets. Here's the middle one of the 3, front post. And then the 3 double crochets. So we're going to proceed this way all the way to the end here of the row. The 3 double crochets, 1 here, 1 on top of the front post, and 1 right after, and then in the middle double crochet, front post. Okay, and then of course the 3 double crochets. And we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. So I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, everyone, so we're at the end. I took off my marker from the front post. We have 2 double crochets into the next one. With the 3rd double crochet, I'm going to put my marker back into place. So we have the 3 double crochets. Into that same one we did the double crochet, this 3rd double crochet, we're going to come in and do the front post on that same one. So into the next one, 1 double crochet on top of that front post, double crochet, and into the next one, double crochet. So basically we're staying with the 3 double crochets. Differences, we're coming back into that last double crochet we did to do the front post on the same stitch as that last double crochet. So we can still have the 3 double crochets. Double crochet on top of that front post, double crochet, and right after double crochet, and on the same one, front post. Okay, so we have double crochet and front post on the same stitch. Into the next one, double crochet, into the next one, that's on top of the front post, and into the next one. We're also going to do that front post on the same stitch. And again, double crochet, into the next one, double crochet, and right after that front post, double crochet. So on the same one, front post, into the next one, double crochet on top of that front post, and into the next one, double crochet. So we have the 3 double crochet. Now we fall back into that middle one, exactly how we did on the other side. Okay, so continue the same way, and we're going to do the same thing here on this side. If you need to rewind, then go ahead. Okay, everyone, going into row 4, so I've closed in with slip stitch. Now we're going to always do our front post on the middle, so that means this one's the middle. We're going to have to go directly into that front post after you've closed your slip stitch in, and front post, and then 3 double crochet all the way to the end, and then at the corner I'll meet you there. Okay, so we got the 3 again, we're right in the middle, so always in the middle, and 3 double crochet, 1 per stitch. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I've reached where my marker is after doing the 3 double crochets. So where my marker is, I'm going to do the front post, and on the next one I'm going to do 1 double crochet, and on top of that front post I'm going to do 2 double crochets, increase on the same stitch. I'm going to put my marker back on that front post, onto the next one, front post, on the next stitch we're doing the increase, 2 double crochets, and on the next one just before the front post we're doing a front post. On top of that front post, so basically right after our marker, the only time we have the 3 double crochets is right after the marker here. Everywhere here around it's going to be only 2 double crochets. So we've done the front post. Right after the front post we're doing the increase on the same stitch with 2 double crochet, front post, right after front post, 2 double crochet. My God, people, my house is still in construction, and I try to find a little corner to do these tutorials. Next one, front post. So that's how it's going to be until getting almost to the corner. Okay, so as I said, after the marker we have 3 double crochet, then we have front post, then increase, 2 double crochet on the same one, then front post, 2 double crochet on the same one, front post, 2 double crochet, 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 front post. I'll meet you there and I'll let you know how many front posts I have. Okay, everyone, we're almost at the marker. I've done my last front post into the next one, 2 double crochet, into the next one, No, I don't know what I was doing. 2 double crochet into the next one. We're doing double crochet. So now we have the 3 like the other side, and on top of the marker, front post. And then your normal double crochet, the 3 double crochets. So I'll let you know how many there's there. We're just going to recap so you don't get confused. Remembering that the middle one always takes the front post. So we're doing the 3 double crochets and then the front post. Okay, everyone. So we have the marker, we have the front post, then 3 double crochets. Right after we have the front post, and then the increase, 2 together, front post, 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 and then the 3 and front post on the marker, exactly how we have on this side. So we have 8 that we've done of front posts, and we have 9 spaces. That means the first with 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 3. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. If you need to rewind, then go ahead once you get to the corner to follow through what we just did with this corner. Okay, everyone, so did my last front post from that corner on the marker, and then the 3 double crochets exactly where we had that single when we did that front post, remember? So you must not forget that we have to do that double crochet where we went over with the single to grab that front post. So we have the same amount here as we have on the other side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the 3 at the beginning, 3 at the end, double crochet, 8 front posts, and then 2 double crochets on each space. Okay, everyone, so closed in where we have the front post. I'm going to stretch my thread a bit, come into the next one, single, and 1 chain. So that's my first double crochet. We are on the center, always working on that middle double crochet from the 3 double crochets, and continuing on 1, 2, and 3 double crochets. Then we are in the center of those 3 double crochets, front post. So we'll do this until I get to the marker and come back to you at the end. Okay, everyone, so did my front post. We have 1 double crochet before the marker, and on top of the marker, double crochet into the next one, double crochet. I'm just going to move my marker up to make sure. Okay, so we have the 3 double crochets. On the next one, we have where we have the increase on the first one. We're doing the front post, and then double crochet, and on top of the front post, we're doing the increase, 2 double crochets. So now we have 3. Into the next one, front post. Into the next one, double crochet, and on top of that front post, increase, 2 double crochets. Into the next one, front post. Into the next one, double crochet, and on top of that front post, increase. And that's how we're going to do until here. And then I'll come back to you and let you know how many I have done. Okay, everyone, so I'm reaching almost at the marker. Here, we are not doing the front post. So basically, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces of those. Here is 1 per stitch, and we're on the 3 here, so we're going to do the front post. I'll show you again so you don't get confused, because I know this can be a little bit confusing. Try that again, right? Okay, so we have 1 per stitch, and then of course double crochet because we're falling into those 3 groups. Remember, 1 per stitch on top of my marker, double crochet. So now I have my 3, and we're back into the center of those 3 double crochets that we must do the front post. So from the marker, we did 1 double crochet. Actually, we have the 3 here, but the marker's on that 1 double crochet. Right below we have the front post. And then we did front post, 1 double crochet. On the second one we did the increase. Front post, 1 double crochet, increase, 1 double crochet, increase, double crochet, increase, double crochet, increase, increase, increase. So basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 increases of the 2 double crochet on the same stitch, and then 1 per stitch, front post, and then continue on the same way. Okay, so nothing to it. I hope that explains well, so you don't get confused. And then of course continue on with the 3 double crochets, and then right on the center of the 3 double crochets we do the front post. Now if you need to rewind, you can rewind and see how it was done in the corner. So basically marker to marker. So I'm not counting the one that's marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 front posts before, after the marker and before the marker. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 2 last double crochets. I'm going to come in where we did that single and that 1 chain and close it up with slip stitch into the next one. So stretch your thread a bit, single, 1 chain, double crochet. Now we're in the center of those 3 double crochets, front post, until the marker, and then I'll meet you at the marker. 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch, in the middle of the double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the marker point. Okay, everyone, so my last one where the marker is, front post. This corner here will not have any increase. So 3 double crochets and then front post. So no increase on this corner or the next corner on the other side. So 1 per stitch. And I can't miss those double crochets because sometimes it's hidden behind that front post. So 1, 2, and 3. falls right on the center of that double crochet, front post, and then again 1, 2, 3, falls on the center of that double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you once I've completed my corner. Okay, everyone, so pretty much did my corner with the 3 double crochets front post and finished with front post where I have the marker. Okay, so the rest is simple, right? So doing 1, 2, and 3, and we fall back into that middle double crochet. This is row 6, by the way. Okay, and repeat the same thing on the other corner as we just did. 3 double crochet, 1 per stitch, and front post, which is on the middle of the 3 double crochets from the previous row. Carry 1, so closed in with slip stitch, going to row 7. So on to the next one with single 1 chain, double crochet, double crochet, and on the middle one, front post. Okay, you know, the sides are always on the middle double crochet front post. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've done my last 3 double crochets. The middle one is right on top of the marker. And I'm going to do the front post. And then double crochet, double crochet, and an increase double crochet. So on top of that front post, 2 double crochet and 1 double crochet. So this time we have 4 double crochets into the next one with front post. Okay, so the marker is on the middle of the 3rd double crochet, front post, double crochet, and on top of that front post, 2 together and 1 double crochet. So 4 double crochets, the increase on top of that front post, 1 double crochet, on top of that front post, 2 double crochets. That's our increase. Oops, and then 1 double crochet. So we have 4 double crochets again. Next one, front post. We're going to do this getting into the marker point. I'll meet you there. Just make sure that you do your increase where the front post is. Okay, everyone, so I've done my last 3 double crochets coming in the center, repeating in the center the front post. So we're at the sides. So basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with 4 double crochets, increase on top of the front post. Okay, everyone, so I've closed in with a slip stitch. Now this next row is going to be only singles, no increases. So I'm grabbing that back loop, and we're using back loops only, and bring this to the back. And then I'm going to come in, single, using back loops, single, no increases, just single all the way around until we finished the row. Okay, single crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've closed my row with the singles with a slip stitch. I'm going to stretch my thread. Actually, I'm going to come inside of that same one with the single and one chain. So that's my first double crochet. And on this side, we're going to do double crochets until we meet the marker, because on the oval part, we do have increases, okay? Okay, everyone, so I've reached where the marker is, and now I'm going to do 5 more double crochets. So after my marker, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, everyone, so I'm at my marker and I'm going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Only to start off. On my 5th, I'm doing an increase of 2 double crochets. We're going to do 6 double crochets increase 6 times. So I'm going to do 6 more double crochets now. And on my 7th, I'm doing the increase until my getting almost to the marker. So 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets after the marker, increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On my 7th, I'm doing the increase. So I have 2 increases already, and I'm going to continue to do 6 double crochet increase on the 7th until I have 6 increases. Okay, so I'm at the marker and I have the 4 double crochets here, exactly how I had at the beginning. And then my 6th increase. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and my 6th increase. Now the rest is 1 double crochet per stitch, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. The 4 double crochets after the marker, and on the 5th, your first increase. Okay, everyone, so finished my row, cutting my thread, tucked in my loose ends. Now I'm going to come in with collar number 20, and I'm going to start exactly where my marker is with a single. So this row will be all singles, and where we have the increase, the second one, we'll do an increase on the second increase that we have. Okay, everyone, single. Here I have my marker, and then single, 1 per stitch until we do the increase. Okay, so I'll meet you at the increase point. I'm going to try to hide this little loose end here. Okay, everyone, so here's the marker, and we have the first increase. Remember, we did those 4 double crocheting on the 5th, we did the increase. So on the second one, we're doing 2 singles, only where the increases are. Everywhere else is 1 per stitch. Like I said, there's construction going around the house, people. I'm sorry for the noise, but if I don't do these, you'll never get tutorials out, right? Or I won't get tutorials out. You won't get to see none. Okay, everyone, pretty much finished and closed in with a slip stitch. I'm going to come into the next one with a single. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, coming in my 5th, but only this first time, okay, with a single. I'm going to turn to the back, and I'm going to do on this 5 chain 8 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to turn back to the front. Okay, everyone, so we finished the 8th half. Where we have the 4 empty singles, we're going to do double crochet. Only on this first one here, okay? So, not where we have the single, next to it, where it's empty. My hands are slippery all of a sudden, I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, and 4 double crochets where we have the empty one. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chain. Now, we're not counting the one that we are using for that single, remember? So 5 chain. Now I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, and coming in my 4th with a single. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Not the one that's busy already. Turn around and do your 8 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn to the front. Again, doing 3 double crochet. 1. Let me just check here a second. Okay, thank God I checked, because I remember from the doilies that we have to do, obviously we did 4 double crochets. We continue to do 4 double crochets, but we are going to do the double crochet where we have that single. Okay, that single that we did the chain, we did the 5 chain and single, so we do the double crochet there. We don't want no opening on the pattern. And double crochets, I have 2, 3, and 4. So this way it stays everything intact, close. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. So basically the single that we're doing, that's what we're doing that double crochet inside. Okay, turn around and continue again with the 8 halves double crochet. Okay, so this is basically what you need to do. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn around again using that single that I've mentioned. So coming in, doing double crochet in that same stitch as the single. So I have 1 double crochet, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 5, skip 3, go into the 4th. Okay, and this is pretty much how we're going to do this. Okay, so I'll meet you at the other marker just to make sure we're on the right path. Okay, everyone. So basically we're repeating exactly the same thing. There is no changes here. 5 chain and skip 1, 2, 3 into the 4th, and then turn around and do your 8 halves. So that's all you have to do all the way to the end, and then I'll meet you at the end of my row. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. on top of that single, your first double crochet, always doing 4 double crochets. Your 5 chains, skip 3, going to the 4th. Okay, and that's pretty much how we're going to do this row. Okay everyone, so I've done my last 5 chains, and I'm going to hook it on that single that we first started with a slip stitch. Then I'm going to come to the back and do my 8 half double crochets. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Turn around, and you got to do your 4 double crochets. So I've done my 4 double crochets, and I'm going to hook it on that last half double crochet that we did. Okay, now I'm going to go into that first double crochet that we did, and we're going to do singles 2, 3, and 4 into that first double crochet again, singles. This row will be all about singles all the way to the end, and doing the singles only on the 4 double crochets. Okay everyone, so I'm at the mark point, and this is what we're going to do. You remember when we did the singles, we had to do an increase 2 on the same stitch, so we need to do 6 increases. So basically you'll do them where you have the other increases on the rows below. So there's no increase here, but I know that I'm going to come up, oh, there's an increase here, so I'm going to do my increase here right after my marker. Okay, so it's right below, we have the singles with the increase, and that's where you can do your increase. We need to do that 6 times exactly as we have the increase in the bottom. So my next one is here. So nothing too complicated, very easy. Doing my singles and then doing my increase 2 singles on the same stitch, which is this one coming up. 1 and 2. So it's more or less where I have it. So that's my second increase already, and I have 4 more to go, which we know that the next increase is here. So okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay everyone, so on to the next round, and the next round we're doing with the yellow, and it will be double crochets, and where we have the increases, the 6 increase, we're going to do the increase. So I pushed my marker up, double crochet, 1 per stitch, and where we have the increase, we'll do the increase. There's not much more to this row. Oh, we have to use back loops, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's start this again. So I'm going to use back loops only, so we can have the beauty of the pattern to stand out. So double crochet onto the next one, back loops, try to hide my thread as I go, back loop, and when we get to the corner, we'll do the increases where we have the increases with the 2 singles. We'll do 2 double crochet in the same stitch. That's all there is to it. So there's 6 increase. We should have 6 increase on the double crochets also. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've completed the row. We're going to repeat the row exactly the same way, double crochet over double crochet. In the increases, we'll do the increase on the second double crochet. So I'm going to pull my thread back here on the next double crochet, and I'm going to do back loops only, single, 1 chain, and continue on until we are at the increases, and then on the second increase, then you do your increase. On this row, we have 232 double crochets. Just to let you know, in case you want to recount, to make sure that you have all your double crochets in, 232 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. It's just double crochet over double crochet, back loops, and where we have the increase on the second double crochet, we'll do the increase, 2 in the same stitch. Okay, everyone, so I finished my row. We have 244 double crochets. Next row, we're going to do singles only, and where we have the increase on your second one, we're going to do the increase with singles. Okay, so very simple, nothing to it. So going into the next one, single, into the next one, single. So 1 per stitch. And then where we have our double crochet increases, we're also doing 2 singles on the second double crochet of the increase. Meaning, once you get to the increase here, we have the 2 together. On your second one, you add 2 singles. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've reached the end. Now my marker is about here. So I'm going to go into the next one, single, into the next one, single, into the next one, single. So we have 3 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's on the 7th. No, it's actually on the 6th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my 6th. Doing single, single, and single. It will change a bit on the corners. Chain 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go into your 6th, and then 3 singles, 1 per stitch, until we meet the next marker just before the corner. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 7 chain, went into the 6th, and 3 singles. My marker's right here, so on this, you know that from here on is the corner. So 7 chain, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming on your 6th. The difference is we're doing 1 double crochet on the first, 1 single on the first one, and 2 on the second. That's our increase. 8 times we must do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the 6th. Single, and on the next one, increase. 2 in the same stitch. That means I have 2 times already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my sixth, and then on the second one you increase on the same stitch 2 singles, so we can end up with the 3 singles on this curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my sixth single. On the next one, 2 in the same stitch. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We must do it 8 times. Okay, everyone. So after my marker, we have 3 singles right after, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just recount. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the 2 singles on the second single. Okay, so single and then 2 together. On this one here, on my, after doing 4, okay, the adjustment, normal single on 1 per stitch, and then we go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then the second one, the 2 singles on the same stitch. That means we have to do 4 more times or 3 more times, but this one 4. That equals the 8 adjustments that we did. Okay, so I've done, after we did the normal single 1 per stitch here, then again the adjustment single, then 2 on the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have our 8 adjustments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into my sixth, and do your normal 3 singles per stitch. I'll meet you at the end. We must do the same thing on the other corner. Okay, everyone, so finished all my loops. I have 32 loops. You must have even numbers. No, 34 loops. Sorry, not 32. 34 loops. So I'm coming in with the red now. You can start any chain. We're working inside of those 7 chains. So I'm starting to do a double crochet and my second double crochet, 3 chain, 2 and 3. We're going to have a total of these groups of 2 incomplete now. It's always harder the first one to do the incomplete. 5 times, 5 of these groups inside of the loop. So 2 incomplete double crochet, chain 3. Again. So I have 4, 1 more, chain 3. Oops. And again. So now I have 5 groups of 2 incomplete double crochet. We're not working on the next one, so we're always going to alternate. Skip 1, work the next one. Skip 1, work the next one. Chain 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming into the next one, we're skipping 1 and doing again the 5 groups of 2 incomplete double crochet. 3 chain in between, all the way around the same way. Okay, so just remember that you must skip a chain, a loop, and into the next one. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone. So finish the row, tucked in my loose ends, and I'm coming in with the mixed mustardy yellow, light yellow. Okay. So I'm going to do a slip stitch knot, and you can start pretty much anywhere. Coming in that first 3 chain, single. We're going to do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3 double crochets, and then single again. So we're building these little flowers into the next 3 chain, single. We're just repeating, and 3 double crochets again. That's all we're going to do all the way around. And single, single, 3 double crochets, and single. So we'll have 4 little flowers here. Single, 1, 2, 3 double crochet, and single. I'm going to do an 8 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chain, and repeat your little flowers. Single, and 3 double crochet, and single into the next one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 little flowers, 8 chain, single, 3 double crochet, single, single, 3 double crochet, single, and that's all we're going to do all the way around. Then I'm cutting my thread again. Everyone, finished my row, coming in with that mixed green, and we're gonna, you can start anywhere. We have to start in that chain 7 of the yellow. We're going to cover all 3 chains doing double crochet 10 times. So 10 double crochets. Try to hide this leftover thread. So I have 3 so far. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Chain 2. We're going to come inside here on the bottom, and I'm going to do half double crochet like that. Chain 2. Again on the next one, half double crochet, chain 2, into the next one, half double crochet, chain 2, and into the last one, half double crochet. So it builds like these little leaves in between the flowers. Chain 2, coming back in the next one again, and creating those 10 double crochets. That's all we're going to do all the way around. Then we can cut our thread. We're almost there. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Chain 2, again coming in between those red flowers, half double crochet, chain 2. So you're going to have 3 loops in the back of these chains, 1, 2, into the next one, half double crochet, chain 2, and into the last one. So as you see, 1, 2, 3 loops, chain 2, and back into that yellow chain with double crochet. So 10 double crochets, and that's how it's going to be. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished with that mixed mustard yellow, and I'm gonna come in with my yellow again. You can start anywhere, and I'm coming on top of that first double crochet with double crochet. So on my first one, we're going to have an increase here on these double crochets. So double crochet into the next one, double crochet into the next one, double crochet, and into my fourth double crochet. On my fifth, we're going to have an increase, 2 in the same stitch. On my sixth, also 2 in the same stitch, and we have 4 left, so we're doing 1 per stitch. That's the only thing we're going to do here on the increase. So double crochet 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fifth, 2 on the same stitch, increase. On the sixth, 2 in the same stitch, and then 4 double crochet, chain 3. We have these 3 loops back here, 1, 2, 3. We're going to come in the center with a single, 3 chain, and again repeat what we just did with the other one. 4 double crochets, 1 per stitch, and then on the fifth one we're adding 2. That's our increase, 1 and 2 in the same stitch. On the sixth, the same thing, increase, 2 on the same stitch, and then we have 4 left. We're doing 4 double crochets. So basically you're to have 12 double crochets now because of our increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Chain 3 into that middle loop, single, chain 3, and repeat your 12 double crochets again. Okay? So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone. So I pretty much finished doing my first round of the yellow. We're going to be doing triple crochets this time. So I'm going to grab after my slip stitch. I'm going to come into the back, and I'm going to do a single 1, 2, 3, and 4 chain for chain space in between them. And then again, from the back to the front. Let's try that again. So you roll twice on your hook from the back over that double crochet. So back post triple, 1 chain, back post triple, 1 chain, back post triple, And we're going to do to all of them the same way. Okay, so almost getting there at the end. And we should have 12 triples. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Chain 2 and proceed the same way with the next one. That's all we're going to do on this row, and then I'm cutting my thread and coming in with the brown. 2 more rows to go and we're done. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, onto the brown. You can start anywhere. I'm going to do a single on that first space between the first triple and the second. And I'm going to do 2 chain. 1, 2. Into the next one with single. And doing 2 chain. 1, 2. Into the next one. So that's all there is with this row. It's just 2 chain space. 2 chain again. So we should have 10 loops of 2 chain. Okay, 2 chain into the almost the last one here, and the last space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 chain and into the next motif. That's all we're going to do. 2 chain, create these 10 loop spaces or chains of 2. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished all my loops, closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to come in that first loop with a single and 3 chains. We're going to do the picots, but we're going to close in the picot. At least I'm going to close in this way, going inside of that single that we did. Okay, and then into the next one. Single, 1, 2, 3 chain, in behind that single, into the next one. So basically I'm doing it behind here, this single. 1, 2, 3, behind that single. I like the picots better this way, but if you feel to do the other way, then go ahead. 1, 2, 3, again. So we're going to have 4 picots on this side, and then 4 picots on the other side. The middle one is 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain, and my picot. Into the next one, single, 3 chain, and my picot. Into the next one, single, 3 chain, picot, and again. So we'll have 4 on one side and 4 on the other. Single, 3 chain, and picot, and then single on my last one. So we have 4 picots on one side, the 3 chain, 6 chain, and then the 4 picots. I'm going to do 1 chain, and I'm going in the center between, we have the 4 flowers here. I'm coming right in the center here of these 2 flowers, the middle one, and I'm closing in with half double crochet and closing those 2 loops in the back, those 2 strings that we have, the chains I should say. 1 chain and into again that loop of 3 chain, and continue to do the picots again. Into the next one, single, 3 chain behind that single, and create those 4 picots again on this side. So now it's just a repeat, and we're pretty much done with this pattern, this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love this pattern. I think she did an amazing job with it. I absolutely love her work. Most of you know that already. Thank you so much, Lusvania. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and behind. I will leave her link below. You guys will love her patterns also. She's amazing. Her tutorials are in Portuguese, but if you feel to follow it, then you can put your language to preference. And of course, always helping by subscribing. You know, all of these tutorials are free. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the newcomers. God bless you all. So again, 4, 6 chain, then 4 again. 1 chain coming in the center of that flower. We're going to hide these 2 loops or chains behind it. I'm doing half double crochet, 1 chain, and into that first loop. That's not the first loop. I'm not doing it in the right place. First loop is here. Okay, so this does it for this tutorial. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you in the next video. I'll leave the measurement below. And before I forget, like I mentioned at the beginning, if you want this pattern to be longer, then you have to, on the chain stitch at the beginning, keep adding after this amount that I've called out. Keep adding by 4, okay? And just follow through what we did, okay? So take care, everybody. God bless you. Bye-bye, everyone.